Alrighty, here we go. So you're trying to make modded bags, right? And you have problems. Like when you join the server, it explodes everywhere or it doesn't appear. I'm gonna teach you how to get things working. So after, let's do an example of a modded bag. I'll teach you how to do this too. So pick what you want. I don't really recommend these because it's a little complicated. But you pick a hand or on your back where the bag's gonna appear in. You're going to set this as root. To simplify, it's what you're targeting or what kind of stuff you're putting in there. It'll explain. So you get a large bag, right? Put it in there. And now you want to put stuff in that bag or you want to make it modded. Like you bypass the amount, you put 100 stuff in there, it explodes everywhere. You click on the bag and then you set it as root. This is required. Otherwise, it's going to say no, you can't. So after you do that, you're going to put in a heart gun. All right. After you have the heart gun, this is where you're going to attach another bag on top of it. Same thing with root. Do another large base bag. Okay. And after you have that, now this is the how stuff you want to put in here. You can also, if you want to add more heart guns, you click back on here. Make sure that's highlighted. And you do the same. You click on that, set it as root, like primary, what you're targeting. And now, let's say I want to do about, let's 100 Pelican cases. Those suitcases that tend to launch everywhere. Oops, wrong section. See, Pelican cases. I'm gonna do 100 of those. Let's see, prioritize, and for the dramatic effect for this is just galaxy settings if you want a galaxy. But for me, I'm gonna randomize the colors here in this situation, in the saturation to give it more of a more randomized feeling to it. And now I'm gonna click add. And now as you can see, this is how it's going to appear in the game. Just quick and easy, simple as that. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna download that JSON, put in a bunch of random crap. I'll just put it as 500 as a random name. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna boot this game up if you don't already have it booted up. This is if you have the modded version booted up. And make sure AC Tools says your name. If whatnot. There. And for me, I'm gonna quickly join a world. Hope it doesn't lag. Let's pray, because people sometimes mess up.
No.
Let's join room 9. Or this room. Alright, let it connect. Alright. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click use AC Tools once everything's situated. Now you're gonna import the file. This is important. Downloads, and then you're gonna click on the JSON you just made or downloaded. You're gonna click select, and everything should be here. Now you're gonna click set loadout, and it should say success. If it doesn't, and if you do click this again, it should say success. But if it doesn't, I have a linked in the server that has a fix for it. Don't know why it doesn't want to appear. Here we go. I have it linked in this latest AC tool. You're just gonna download this and update the AC tools. That should fix it. Alrighty, let's go back to the AC tools. After that, add this ass like that. Confirm it, and then you're gonna quit the game. Since this is a modded bag, you have to specifically turn off your Wi-Fi. This is required. Alrighty, so let me quit the game. Okay, and this is so it lets the bag load to confirm the action. Alright, so let me click on that. Click on Wi-Fi. And you're just gonna toggle this off when it says loading. Alrighty. Yep, loading world, and then you're gonna turn that off. See how it says loading? That's what some people miss this step. Then it should load. As you see, you're not gonna see the bag, it's invisible. Some people don't get that. You're gonna go all the way to your stash, type in a bunch of numbers, right? And boom, it's going to appear, and that's the heart gun with the modified tool in it. You're gonna drag that in your stash, then you go all the way back up. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And you're gonna turn on your Wi-Fi. And after you do that, it's gonna try to connect you to a server. So I recommend spamming a bunch of stuff and try joining a server where it doesn't lag. That's a lot of people in that server. Alright, now after that, your Wi-Fi is on, if you did it right. Stuff should appear. So let's go to here. Alright, you're gonna grab the item out of the bag, you're gonna equip it. This is if you have your VPN up. And then you're gonna point it somewhere, and this should have all the Pelican cases in it, or something. And boom, you did it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. You just accomplished something. That's a simple step. That's how to use it and how you get it working. You do this. All right, to get it into the main game, you're gonna do the same steps like you did the first time. You're gonna set the loadout like this, Air 443 forbidden. If you get that like a bunch of times, you're gonna just click use AC tools again. It should automatically fix it. All right. So let me go to. Let's see here, arrow bomb. This is for unreleased items. Of course, it's not going to work in this version due to the fact that it has the new unreleased items. Set loadout, and boom, it fixes itself. Simple as that. And what you're going to do for this step is what you're going to update it. You're going to go to the store, right? You're going to quit the game, and then you're going to click update, right? I'm gonna do it myself in this whole video. I'm gonna have to fix it again. I'll probably make a tutorial on how to revert everything. You're just gonna have to do the same steps again of how you did the metadata thing. It per JSON file, it sucks. That's why I typically add more bags in the JSON file. And you're gonna do the Wi-Fi trick. So let's wait for that to boot up. Let's quit the game. Boot up my browser. Everything's over here. Make sure it's over here. And since it's a success, I'm just going to wait for this to finish up. Ooh, isn't that cool? I did not know that would do that. Alright, so after that is, I'll pull up the Wi-Fi thing on the side. Alright, it's downloading. Just wait for that to finish buffering. Alrighty. And now you're going to click on it. If you don't... Alright. And then you're gonna quickly pull up your Wi-Fi thing and have it armed. Like you're about to shoot somebody or something. I have no clue. Alright, get ready. Alright, after you finish the logging in, it's gonna say loading game. So loading world. And boom, you're gonna turn off the Wi-Fi. And it looks like it's not going to work since it instantly gets you in, but it's just putting you in a display server. And if your watch doesn't appear, that's good too. And then you're going to just drag the bag to, see I have it in my right arm. This is like the arrow bomb. It's whatever. Also, in the older version, stuff in your stash does not transfer over. Please remember that. Alright. Money, yeah, and everything. So, you're going to turn on your Wi-Fi. Alright, now you're gonna just spam a bunch of numbers, or you can stay in the same server, it's up to you. This is just forced loads. Ooh, that's probably gonna be people in there. That was a modded server for you. Someone definitely put a bunch of cases in there. Let's not go back. Alright, and after you have that, you should be in the stash still. This just does whatever. And I'm also going to teach you to do the VPN method. Simple enough, so your stuff doesn't disappear and all that. So you're going to quit the game, boot up, redirect VPN, all that jazz. We'll move it over here. Oh, it won't let me. You just close out of you and put you right there. Actually, I'll move you right there. It's whatever. Center. All right. And we'll boot up Animal Company. This is how I do it. I believe some people with this method of the VPN do it differently. But when I turn it off, then leave the game. Some people say you leave the game, then turn it off. It's whatever. Right, so when it says loading game, you're gonna turn it on. Yeah, that's just the server float. Whatever. And boom, you're done. Alright, I'm in my code, right? Let's hope it worked. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to fix the bag anyway. Let's just hope it does. I don't know what happened. I think it broke a little bit. I believe it's trying to load 23 per bag. I might have to do it with a bunch of heart guns, but it is whatever. I think it does load them. It's just glitch. You can also, you don't have to worry about anything losing like this. You can go Allah Akbar or something and boom! And just spew a bunch of cases everywhere. Typically how it's done. Some of the bags that I have probably won't work. See, like this one only spews out a little bit for some reason. It's weird. I don't know why. I think they're all stuck in the bag. It's whatever. It's supposed to be my giveaway bag. I forget what this does. Here, let me. See, and that's you. Those are like the galaxy crates you can do in servers like this. I have the bag affected. I don't know why it does that color. But yeah, that's pretty much overall wrapping on how do you actually do all this. It's pretty simple. If you have issues, please let me know. I'll try to reach back. Do it with the eggs. Voila. Of course, the server's gonna lag for a bit, but it should fix itself after a while when all this stuff stops moving. See, it's already clearing up. But other than that, hope you figure it out yourself and you get it working. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here and do whatever next.